Hello everyone. To all my wonderful fellow moms, belated Happy Mother's Day. I hope you had a good one. I had a fun-filled weekend and I got to spend some quality time with family and friends. But now it is time to get back to work. I am thrilled to kick off our new series, Parenting One Step at a Time. As I told you in the previous episode that this series is going to be packed with many wonderful and important aspects of parenting. I will be sharing my personal experiences and things that have worked for me and my kids. Those who are joining me for the first time, I'm your host, Alpana Dev. I'm a published author of A Girl in the New Town, blogger at mothersgurukul.com, freelance content creator, and a mother of two lovely kids who are my greatest source of inspiration for all my parenting blogs, articles, and now podcasts. So, welcome all to Mother's Gurukul podcast. Without further delay, let's dive in. In today's episode, we will be discussing about two areas. Why perspective plays a big role during pregnancy, and how to get over the feeling and the dilemma or a question mark that any second-time mom faces, that if she would be able to give equal time to her second child as she has given to her first one. So are you guys ready? Pregnancy is a beautiful journey. It gives a new identity to any woman. It also comes with many unexpected changes in the mother-to-be. Not only she goes through many body changes, but hormonal changes also comes hand in hand. She herself is not prepared for these new uninvited guests. Mostly doctors talk about postpartum depressions, baby blues, and how the new mom can cope up with them. But even before the baby is born, these body changes along with the hormonal changes puts any expectant mom in a weird state. People will tell you to go for a walk, work out, take a hot bath, get a healing massage, take deep breaths, relax by the pool, practice yoga, listen to some inspirational music. But what does she want? She wants to stay normal and take everything positively. But she can't help it. The culprit is none other than her own perspective. That is why I said that pregnancy is all about your own perspective. And I can say this very confidently after experiencing motherhood twice. When we know what pregnancy will bring to us, it is easy to adjust to these changes and to welcome these changes wholeheartedly. So let's talk more about it. Positive attitude is the first and the foremost key. Staying positive all the time is challenging, I agree, but it is not impossible. And positive attitude is what can make any pregnancy smooth to handle the emotional changes. Now just think of those wonderful moments that you are going to experience once your little one will be in your arms. Always remember that your thought process is directly affecting your baby. Yoga and meditation can help you to focus on your inner strength and to build the positive energies. Yoga not only calms your mind and soul, but it can also work as a mild exercise. And while you're exercising, how about playing some soothing music? There are many good audio and videos available online and even at your public libraries that are specifically designed from the pregnancy point of view. I listened to Garbha Sanskar which has mantras and very soothing music, and I remember that even after my babies were born, I was still listening to those mantras. Soothing music has the magical effect to change your mood. Listening to some soothing music while walking or doing household chores also calms your mind. If you're not feeling great and you need some kind of upliftment, then music can be your friend. It has that magical power to instantly brighten your day. Sometimes it is not just the hormones that are making you insane or sad, but it is also about the small changes in your routine. Now, when you are nurturing another human being inside you, it is very normal to feel tired quickly. When your body is not cooperating in terms of hanging out with your friends for long hours and still not feeling tired how it used to be earlier, then no worries. You can still be in touch with them. Call them over. We all need an outlet. Pour your heart out. Who knows, you might seek a really good advice from an experienced mom. Talking to friends or your dear ones, it diverts your mind. At least for that very moment, you're not thinking of all those questions that are going on. Sometimes we think what others are going to do, but it helps. Half of the battle is solved by expressing how you feel. Receiving sound advice is a bonus, but just by sharing your emotions with someone or a group you trust will make you feel better. Believe me, try that out. They say it takes a village to upbring a child. But I say even before that, you need the same village to sail you through the pregnancy as well. When we talk about spending time with friends and family, we should also know the importance of me time. Take some time out for yourself. Read books, read scriptures. It helps a lot to disconnect from the outer world and reconnect with the inner self. And try to steal those mini windows when you can take the power naps. I agree, if you have other kids at home, then it is a little tough. But if the kids are of school going age, and even if they are going for a shorter period of time, just grab those windows and utilize them. Don't think that you have to restrict yourself from doing activities or engaging yourself in those activities which you feel like doing just because you are pregnant. Personally, with both my pregnancies, I have never stopped, or should I say the pregnancies have never restricted me from doing what I used to do before. For example, I like doing DIYs, I like doing crafts, paintings, and as I said, I'm a blogger, so writing or blogging is always a stress buster for me. So just because I'm pregnant, that doesn't mean that I should not sit and write my post. That doesn't mean that I should not make a new painting. Maybe just because my body right now is not ready to sit at a stretch of 1 hour to finish one post in just one sitting, maybe it might take 2 days. But that 30 minutes time or that 20 minutes time is a stress buster for me. And that's the me time for me. So try out something new. Go out with your friends. I remember I tried first time my hands on making some kind of pots, and believe me, it was so refreshing and so relaxing, and so a feeling of accomplishment that I got, because I was able to do something that I have always wanted to do, and I did it during my pregnancy. Take each day at it as it comes, one day at a time. We all have some fears deep down, and especially when it is something and when it comes to someone inside you, it is totally fine and natural. There is nothing wrong in that. Very soon your bundle of joy is going to fill your lives with joy and happiness. Just think about it and you will be fine. Along with joy and happiness, there are many other things that pregnancy and motherhood brings to us. One of the foremost factors is the emotional roller coaster we experience at regular intervals. With tons of questions running through the mind, one question that puts every expectant mom in an uncomfortable state on and off is, whether she would be able to give equal attention and time to her second child. Yes, here I said second child. Usually we think that if I would be able to give time what I used to give to my first one. But here I'm talking about the second child. Because the reason is, when your first child was born, you were eagerly waiting because you wanted to fill that emptiness. But now the space has already been filled. Now your routine is set. That child is used to of your presence, and now bringing the second child into that space, it is different. It is going to be different. But thinking like that doesn't make you a bad mom. It actually puts you in a dilemma, I think, because you are confused. The minute your doctor confirms that you are pregnant, you are thrilled. If you are a second time mom, then once again that mommy to be feeling of happiness and pride surrounds you. But would I be able to give my second child the same time as I have given to my first one? This question is very natural. The only reason that I can think of this state is with your first one, he or she is the center of attention. But with the second one, the first child is also there, who needs even more attention. When my second baby was on the way, I have also experienced this fear once. I'll be very honest with you. But later, just by thinking and going over my past years with my daughter, I was calm, I was content. So, if you are an expectant mom and baby number 2 is on the way, then don't let this thought affect your peace and happiness. Keep reminding yourself that now you're an experienced mom. Be confident and you know how to set your own routine. I understand that in this time span of having your second baby, many things must have changed in terms of your priorities, your work, your routine. And now, once again, going back to that mommy-baby bonding time, things might look a little challenging. But being an experienced mom, you know what schedule works best for you. You know how to plan your day. When you are bringing up your first one, everything was new to you, but still you managed, right? So now, when you have that experience in hand, you will try not to be hard on yourself. Promise that. Promise that even if things don't go the way you planned them, you are not going to feel bad about it. Once your second one joins your team, you become a trio and see it as a team. Think that now you have an added member in your team. Older ones love to take pride in being a helper. And now I'm going to tell you a very important point is ignore what others say. You might hear from other experienced second-time moms sharing their experiences that how challenging it gets when you have 2 kids and your life is a juggling act. Agreed, life is going to be different. Things will be different. But can you change it now? They would have said the same thing when you became pregnant with your first one. You know what to take and what to leave. There is no written mantra for upbringing your second child. Always keep reminding yourself these words. Whatever works best for you and your child, that is your mantra. So you create your own mantra. You will be creating a special bond with your second one. That comes naturally to any mom. You don't have to learn it from any books or to learn it from any other experienced mom. It's natural. Keep saying these words. I am enjoying this very moment. Why get into unnecessary worries when you have so many wonderful things to enjoy? Enjoy the beauty of pregnancy. Enjoy this beautiful phase. And always remember that you are nurturing a new life inside you. And you are going to bring that new life into this world. Isn't that beautiful? So now, I have a small assignment for all the expectant moms listening to this podcast. Repeat these lines with me, and I want you to repeat them every day. Say it with me. I am so grateful for this amazing pregnancy. It is such an honor for carrying this baby in my womb. I am grateful for this important role as an expectant mother. I love honoring my body. My body is a sacred temple of love and light. By taking care of myself, I teach my baby about self-care and self-love every day. I honor my body by listening to what it needs. Only I know what is the best decision for me and my baby. I feel so empowered by my daily decisions in regard to my baby. I wish all the expectant moms to keep reminding yourself the beauty of pregnancy and the honor that you have been given to bring a new life into this world. So, good luck. You are going to be an awesome mom. In the next episode, we will be talking about things one should never say to a pregnant woman. Sometimes, unknowingly, we say things that we are not supposed to say while meeting an expectant mom. So, what are those things and how they can affect her? All that you will get to listen in the next episode of our series, Parenting One Step at a Time, on Mother's Gurukul podcast. Until then, stay blessed, stay happy. Bye-bye.